Hello friends, welcome to our channel, and today we are going to talk about Zee Entertainment Enterprises with a capital of market capital of 327.63 billion. And recently we have seen a good uptrend in this stock, which has given a closing of 338.80. So the reason behind this good rally is only one, that is a Zee and Sony merger. So let's go to the news update. So on 22nd of November, we got the update like Zee chief Puneet Goenka unpacks Sony merger deal, streaming growth, IPL bid plans. So let's see what's his take on the merger. So as per him, the Sony Zee merger is at the final stage of stitching up. So it's almost done, and the Zee and Sony will form the largest media entertainment player in the country. As everyone knows, Sony is the largest media player. It has a cable operator in the country, but outside the country, in around 169 countries, it is doing its digital broadcasting. It has its own app, it has music, videos, library. Along with that, it has its own Hindi entertainment channel. So if Zee and Sony are doing a merger, the combined revenue, that would be around $2 billion. And Sony is going to invest capital in this, and this is going to give a good opportunity for them to show their viewers a good premium content, and it's going to include the sports also. So if you guys are aware, in 2017 Zee had sold 10 sports to Sony, and after that Zee didn't had any sport channel to it. But if this is going to get into a merger with Sony, they are going to bid for the biggest sports prizes in the world, and that is the Indian Premier League cricket tournament. So just imagine if they bid for it, and if they win it, the revenue for this media channel will be the biggest one. And this is not just going to benefit it's the company, but the stakeholders also, and the investors. So they are going to focus on the sports. That is going to be the focus area. Lately you must have heard about the news that the one of the leading investor in Zee, who is Invesco, who is having 18% stake, they were talking about like they want to just outcast the Goenka, and then install 6 independent members to the board. But after that we haven't heard about anything about this, and even the Bombay High Court has allowed it to temporarily delay the meeting. So as of now, Goenka is CEO, and there are no changes has been done yet. So as per the Goenka, this Sony merger is a part of Zee 4.0 transformative journey, and they are going to do a significant changes which is going to benefit the stakeholders along with the customers and employees. So as everyone is aware now, there are different platform along with the TV channels like OTT platform, where Netflix or Amazon Prime, they are just launching their new series. So this merger is going to focus on that platform also, because they do know have the opportunity, and Sony is going to invest capital, so they are going to focus on these and sports. So as per Goenka, the latest SVOD, that is subscribe video on demand, is 40 to 50 million currently, but over the time, like next 5 years, it's going to jump to 200 million paying subscription, which is really big number. So this is definitely going to bring more revenue, and which we can see on their in their quarterly results and their financial updates also. And they do provide yearly dividend to their investors. So if you are invested in this, you will definitely see a growth in this company and in the stock. So let's go to the chart analysis. So if we look at the daily chart, you must see like here this is kind of forming a pole pattern or pennant one, where the stock was just consolidated between 300 and 320. So this was just a consolidation phase, where in last 2 days it had just broken this consolidation phase and given a closing around 340. Okay, so it may happen, sorry, it may happen that it may retest the level of 320, and again from here it will bounce back. So our first target would be 360. and after that if it's sustained over here, we can see the 52-week high that was around 380, and if it's sustained over there we can see 400 also. So these are our immediate target. So if you are a long-term investor, the suggestion would be stay invested, because they do have a really good plan and a good company exposure, and the investment by the Sony, which is going to bring more revenue, which we'll see in their quarterly results also. So stay here with the stop loss of around 300. So this 300, because we have seen there is so much consolidation and this has not broken this 300, so this is going to act as a really good support of 300, and you can look forward for the 360, then 380 and 400. And if you are a long-term investor, in case of long-term investor, let's look at the monthly chart. So if you see the monthly chart, you will see like it has made a high of 600, and after that the stock was continuously falling, making a low of 113, and after that now we are near here, which is a 200 moving average, and if we cross this 200 moving average, we can see the stock will definitely going for further, which will take it ahead, because we don't see any hurdle over here, and so gradually it can go around 480 or 500 until we might see a 600 also. So if you are invested for long term, stay invested in this, and if you find any dips around 300, so you can do buying near that. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.